What's going on, future millionaires? Now, after making my first Samo video here, I've had a lot of questions and personal DMs where people are asking me, hey Mike, how many Samo tokens should I hold? Now, before we get into a few different examples and how to approach this, I do want to say here briefly, none of this is financial advice. Now, I do know all of you are smart enough to know that, but I did want to just say it so we're all on the same page. Now, in simplest terms, before we look at a few different examples and before we look at the approach, in simplest terms, in my opinion, I think you should hold a minimum of 100,000 plus tokens. Why do I say that? Well, we're going to be talking about that here in a second. But first, let's kind of dive into the approach and the mindset behind this. All right, so the first thing you want to be mindful of is your risk capital. How much risk capital do you have for this investment? And also, do you have enough risk capital to get 100,000 tokens or more? Now, the second thing is going to be, what is your patience? What is your patience level and what is your risk tolerance level? This patience is really going to come into key depending on how long you're going to hold this token when you're looking to take profit. So make sure you understand your patience. And then the third thing is, how much are you looking to actually make from this investment, right? All of these three things is really going to contribute into how many Samo tokens you should personally hold, right? Now, in a broad scheme of things, I'm saying you should hold a minimum of 100,000 or more. Well, I'm going to be sharing with you why I think you should. And it all depends on, though, how much you are looking to make. And so remember, your risk capital, your patience, and how much are you looking to make from this investment. Make sure you understand those three things for yourself. Now let's go ahead and look at the Samo chart. Now, as we can see here, the market is pretty green at the time of this video. Market is up around 3%. We're right around 1.1 trillion. You can see Samo is up around 7.8% at the time of this video, around 0.0043. It is, getting closer to hitting that half of a tenth of a penny, which I think it will be pretty soon. You can see market cap is around 16.3 million. So much potential in my opinion. And for those that don't know, the all-time high for Samo is 24 cents. You can see the max supply is considerably less compared to almost any other meme token or meme coin on the market. You can see 4.7 billion and there's around 3.7 billion in circulating supply. So how many Samo tokens should you hold? Again, 100,000 or more. So how much is 100,000 tokens? Not much. It's around 432. So for the sake of this video, we're just going to say 430 to make things easy. Now, at the time of this video and at the current price, a 20 to 22x is easy in my opinion. Why do I say that? Well, one, the all-time high is 24 cents. A 20 to 22x will put this price around 10 cents. Right, which I think is definitely going to happen this next cycle. And I will highly recommend checking out this video where we break down what Samo is, some key facts, some key fundamentals, and also why I think it's going to potentially do 100x, or why I think it can do 100x the next bull run. Now, it doing a 20 to 25x is easy, because if it's going to hit 100x or anywhere close to 100x, it has to hit a 20x or 25x first. Definitely if you're getting in at the time of this video or you're getting in around this current price. So make sure you understand the context as well. If you're watching this video maybe a year from now and the price is a lot higher, be mindful of the context of this video. So as we can see here, let me just show you something. And basically a 20x will put this price around, what, 378 million, give or take. So an easy way to figure this out, let's pull the calculator up. We're going to take the market cap and we're going to times it by 20, right? Which will be a 20x. That's 326 million, right? So let's see where that will put the price as well. So we got the price times 20, right? Which will be a 20x. That's around 8 cents. So it needs probably like a 23, 24x, because from 0.005, a 20x exactly will put it at 10 cents, right? So let me just show you what I'm talking about here. Times a 20x puts it at 10 cents. But since it's a little less than that, times, times, let's see, 24x. So somewhere around 23 to 24x, but we're just going to say 24x. So a 24x will put it a little bit over 10 cents. Well, if you're holding 100,000 tokens, and let's say you got in around this price point, around, it only cost you around $430, you just turn that 430 into 5 figures. Easy. That's now 10K or more, right? So let's do the numbers just to show you. Times 10 cents. It's an easy 10K. So getting a minimum of 100,000 tokens right now at the current price, in my opinion, is an easy 10K plus in profit that you can have, right? So that's why I say you should have at least a minimum of 100,000. So that way you can at least make a little bit of money from this investment, right? And actually, if you think about it, that's not life-changing money, but that's a win, right? Turning $500 or less into 10K plus, that's a win. So what does it look like if you're holding 1,000,000 tokens? So 1,000,000 tokens at the current price is around 4,300, right? Well, at 10 cents and you're holding 1,000,000 tokens, that's now $100,000. That's an easy 6 figures, in my opinion. If you're holding 1,000,000 tokens in Samo, definitely at the current price right now or around this price, you got an easy 6 figures coming during this next cycle, in my opinion, right? In my opinion. None of this is guaranteed, but I definitely think it's going to happen. And I'm also going to show you some historical data here in a second as well that I found very interesting. This coin actually moves pretty fast when it's actually moving to the upside. So let's take that 1,000,000 tokens just to show you, so you ain't taking my word for it, times 10 cents. Easy 100,000, right? Remember, the all-time high is 24 cents. I personally think it can 100x from the current price, right? And from the current price, which I'm really looking at 100x from around 0.005 or a little bit less, that's going to put the price around 42 to 45 cents, give or take, right? Which is basically almost like a 2x from the current all-time high, which is 24 cents, right? So I definitely think it can do that, or very close. I do think it's going to move past the current all-time high. So if you're looking at 1,000,000 tokens, and let's say you sell around the current all-time high, 20 cents, 24 cents, 25 cents, you're sitting at over $200,000 now. If you just have 100,000 tokens, that's over 20K now, right? So you can see based off of if you're holding 100,000 tokens compared to 1,000,000 tokens. Now, if you're holding anywhere in between, you can kind of figure out where you would be, right? And so now let me show you something here. Let's move on down. Actually, let's hit historical data. And if you're watching this video, you can do the exact same thing I'm doing here. We're going to go down to 2021, and we're going to go down to June, and we're just going to do the 1st of June. All right, cool. So now what we're going to do, let's move all the way down. We're going to go to page 5, and I think it's around page 7 or 8. 2021 is when it hit its all-time high, so let's go to page 8 here. Yeah. So check this out. So real quick before I show you, this line here is the market cap at the current price it was at. This is the volume it was doing, the open price and the close price, and then of course we have the date. So if we move all the way down, look how fast Samo coin moves. You can see October 24th, 2021, price is at 3 cents. Market cap is 99 million. Now keep in mind the price point is exceptionally lower now, and we're in bear market prices, right? So you can see 3 cents, 99 million market cap. Now check this out. 6 days later, October 30th, it hit its all-time high. 718 million market cap at 22 cents. Now, actually, it hit around 24 cents, but CoinGecko only has it registered at 22.5 cents. But you can see 6 days later from 3 cents. And so this is why you want to be in position so you're already prepared to take those profits, because this baby moves fast. You can see this just by the last time it ran up during the last bull run, right? From October 24th from 3 cents, October 30th to 22 cents. It pulled back a little bit. You did have another time to take profits about a week later. You see 13 cents, 15 cents, 10 cents, 8 cents. 10 cents, 11, 15, then it shot back up again to 20 cents, which was the last time you could take profits at that high. You can see it was around November 7th. It hovered around a little bit higher, 17, 16, 16, 14, 15, but then you can see it definitely cooled off as we got, going into the actual bear market, right? So I just wanted to show you this historical data as well. This coin actually moves fast. For the people watching this video and for the people that don't, you actually know something they don't, how fast this coin moves. And you can just look at how quickly this coin moved, right? And so if we move back up here and you take the current price right now and we say 100x from this current price, right? Times 100. That's going to put it around 42 cents, almost 43 cents. If you're sitting on 100,000 tokens, that's 42K. A million tokens, 420K, right? So you do the math, you figure out where you want to be based off your risk tolerance, your patience, and how much you're looking to make from this investment, right? So one thing I want to show you, and at 42 cents, right? Let me take this current circulating supply. We're going to do 0.42 times the circulating supply, 3.7 billion. That puts it at around 1.5 billion in market cap, which is still a fraction compared to the top dogs. Look at this. And these are bear market numbers. Look at this, 11.9 billion for Doge, 7.8 billion for Sheep. And these are bear market numbers, right? And if you look over here, as I showed you, at 100x from the current price, that's only a 1.5 billion, a little bit under 1.6 billion in market cap. The all-time high hit around 718 million. So I definitely think it's going to hit a billion market cap this next time around, right? And 10 cents is an easy 20 to 25x from the current price, right? So if you already sitting on 100K or more, you got an easy 5-figure coming your way. We just got to be patient. That's in my personal opinion, though. Not guaranteed, but I definitely think it's going to happen. And so another question I got as well, Mike, where can I purchase Samo? Samo is on the Solana blockchain. If you don't know, they are on some centralized exchanges, as you can see here, Kraken, Gemini, MEX Global, Poloniex. And then if you're into NFTs, Magic Eden is where you'll want to check it out. And then if you're looking to purchase on the DEX, which me personally, I purchased all of my Samo on the DEXs. I didn't use any centralized exchanges. I also used the Phantom wallet as well. And I also use my ledger as well to hold this. So basically, you have a ledger, you create your ledger wallet through your Phantom, and then you can utilize, the different DEXs from that point. So that way you have that extra security. And so here is Radium, one of the top DEXs on Solana. You can purchase Samo here. You can also use 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, which is another DEX that you can purchase Samo on, and other, altcoins. And then you can purchase Samo as well on 𝗥𝗏𝗏 if you choose to. My number one go-to most of the time is Radium, and then I would just look at, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 or 𝗥𝗏𝗏 to see who has kind of the best price point when purchasing. So those are the DEXs you can purchase Samo on. I've already kind of showed you the different pictures and centralized exchanges you can use. I recommend you use a DEX. It takes a few different loopholes to go through, but once you have your Phantom wallet set up and you have your ledger set up, you're technically good to go. You just connect your wallet to those DEXs, and then you just basically buy your Samo. You got to have Solana or whatever altcoin you're going to use to purchase it, but then you're going to be good to go. So one thing I do want to say regarding the Samo community, I really appreciate all the support. I appreciate you guys sharing out the last video on Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. It's much appreciated. And as the Samo community will say, Samo is coming, which I believe it is, but we just got to wait for that next cycle. But I appreciate the support again. Appreciate you guys tuning in. And if you are watching this video, definitely smash the video, share this video out as well. Really helps out the reach, and it helps the channel as well. Shout out to all of you, and I will catch you on the next one.